Well, West Michigan, another snowy and cold day, as that's going to be the trend as we wrap up the work week. Finally, though, getting some relief next week. You can take a live look outside in Grand Rapids. It can be another challenging commute as we've been having a cold front come through. This started overnight, continuing this morning as the snow has been focused along and south of the I-96 corridor. You can see it diminishing a bit, though, as the hours go on. Anywhere where there's that darker blue and purple shading, that's a little bit of a heavier snowfall rate, but overall, this has been more of that light, fluffy snow inconsistency, and that's leading to blowing and drifting snow and again causing some issues, especially on your morning commute. This will only hang around for the first half of the day, then things will be improving before we get another round tomorrow. So reduced visibility at this hour, under 2 miles in Kalamazoo and Jackson. Again, that blowing and drifting snow can cause some issues, but as we go throughout the morning, this will continue to move on out, maybe a stray flurry around midday, and then we'll really take a break later on this evening before ramping back up our snow chances overnight and into the day tomorrow. Now, temperature-wise, we already have improvements this morning. We are in the teens and 20s, a lighter wind profile for you, which then makes our temperatures feel like we are in the teens and single digits. So no one feels below zero this morning, which is great. Might even feel a little bit balmy as you step out the door. As we look forward, though, with these winds today, overall about 10 to 15, maybe 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We'll pick up our winds a little bit tomorrow, especially then overnight Friday into Saturday morning. So in terms of temperatures, that means tomorrow, again, we can dip back below zero. Only in the single digits, but we can still dip back there tomorrow. And then we'll dip back below zero in the teens Friday overnight into Saturday before this Arctic air really leaves our region and we start to see that relief with some of that warmth. So here's a look at your Thursday planner for you. 20 degrees at noon, 22 by the day's end. Again, getting a little break from the snowfall before it ramps back up later on tonight, where we'll see temperatures then drop back into the lower teens. So let's take a look at how much snowfall we expect for the rest of the day. It started overnight. The rest of the day we'll get about another ½ an inch towards the I-96 corridor, around an inch or so around I-94. Then when we push this forward through Friday, another ½ an inch to an inch between I-96 and I-94 corridor, as we will then mostly wrap up our snow chances for the week. Now, there is a winter storm warning and watch for Berrien County starting Thursday night into Saturday morning. This is a bigger picture, even more all the elements coming together, a bigger synoptic system in the Ohio Valley. But most of us won't have a lot of lake effect snow chances heading into the weekend. And here's why. You can see Friday, that band really stays out over Lake Michigan, but it impacts Berrien County, and that's why they are in the watch and warning setup. We can see it hug the immediate lakeshore throughout your Friday. Many of us, though, staying dry and quiet. These bands will meander inland, though, throughout the first half of your Saturday, giving us some limited lake effect before we really dry out, even bring on some sunshine for your Sunday. And this is when that Arctic air will leave us. Here's Saturday. You can see those pinks and purples. That pushes out of our region. Finally, we get back to really seasonal temperatures before we then bring on some warmth heading into next week. Here's a look at the first couple days at Super 7-Day Planner for you. 20 degrees tomorrow, 22 on Saturday, dry and quiet Sunday and Monday. Finally, we'll get a break back towards at least the freezing mark, a little bit above there on Monday, and then we'll continue with above average temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday, a chance of wintry mix and a chance of rain showers on Wednesday. So now flooding will become our concern, and I think this warmth will stick around as the next 8 to 14 days. The Climate Prediction Center keeps us those above average temperatures through the end of the month.